Welcome back. With us right now from the Towers is Katie Howell, who looks over everything over at the Towers, the manager over there. And Rainer Rothberg, are you still the board president?
Yes, I am.
You are the board.
For the seventh year.
The seventh year.
She
wow.
just won a new term.
That's amazing. Well, good to see you both, as always.
Happy New Year.
It's good to be here.
Happy New Year to you.
Yes.
And we got a couple things we're going to talk about today. We want to talk about, the first is coming up on Sunday. You have really two kind of back-to-back events. Of course, you have your Sunday brunch, right?
Yes, we have our Sunday brunch every third Sunday of every month. We have the brunch at the Towers, with the exception of Mother's Day. That's the one month a year we switch it up, because that's Mother's Day always falls on the second Sunday of May.
Right.
So we have it this Sunday, the January 15th. Seating start, I think, at 10:30. And you can call our front desk, reserve a seating, and the cost is $22.
Okay, and that's on the 15th. That's coming up this Sunday. It may seem early, but that is the third Sunday.
That's the third Sunday of the month.
Coming so quickly.
Yes,
very fast.
It is.
And I think we're going to have a few new dishes at the brunch.
We are. We just switched food service providers last month, and so we are going to have we have Sodexo services that provides dining services all across the world. They're actually a global company.
Okay.
And they are now doing our food service at the Towers, and so they've got some great ideas, and they're going to bring some new things this month to the brunch. So if you haven't been in a while, it's going to be different. Come check it out.
Definitely. Very good. And then right after that, at 1 o'clock, you have your buyer and realtor reception. So people can stay for that as well,
yes,
right?
Yeah, that's the idea, is if you're going to come for the brunch, stay for the reception to find out about the Towers, because that's it's a 1 hour, I do a very brief, like 8-minute presentation on the Towers. But then we have a panel of Towers residents that sit on the panel and they answer questions, any questions you've got about what it's like to live at the Towers. In this panel, they answer all your questions about what it's like to live at the Towers. And Ryan is going to be...
We're going to miss Marilyn.
I know. One of our longtime panelists just moved back to be with family in Chicago. But yeah, we have a great panel this week. Ryan is going to be on the panel, as with some other people that are very active and engaged at the Towers. They're going to be ready to answer your questions.
All right.
Yeah.
And we give nice nibbles, too.
Oh, very good. So you can eat brunch and then keep eating afterwards.
Yeah, you can either keep eating, or if you didn't make the brunch, we'll feed you.
And at this reception, people get a chance to, if there's some open units, to tour them, right?
Yes, we have. I've let all the realtors know in Laguna Woods Village. They've got a head start, so there are units for sale in the Towers, and so realtors like to come. If they've got a unit that's for sale, they'll open it up and have an open house for themselves for their unit. So, and then we'll have realtors there that, you know, if you're looking for a realtor, you can meet some realtors as well. Or if you're just looking, you just go with the realtors.
We have the floor plans posted so they can see what the various units look like.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're going to talk about something else. You just recently redid your game room, right?
Yes.
And we got some photos of that.
Yeah, we just, the board last year, oh, look how lovely you put those together. That's great. The board last year put in their reserve fund to remodel their game room. It's, you know, typically for cards, bridge, mahjong, all kinds of games in there. And so we took what was beige carpet, white walls, fluorescent lighting, and we remodeled it. Remodeled the heck out of it, if I may say so myself. We have, as you can see, there's new wallpaper, new lighting. You can't quite see it, but there's can lights, directional lighting in there, so it's a lot easier to see the cards and see each other when you're in the room. New, I don't think we got any of them in the picture, but new ceiling fans for summer months when it gets warmer.
Oh,
it's so much nicer.
It's warm, it's beautiful, and our building engineer, Ed Presley, was the one who put the package together. And in this picture at the bottom, you can see the wallpaper.
Right.
And he took that as the starting point. It's copper and different shades and tones of brown, and you can see how he's used that. And Katie mentioned the fans, which are not for heating and cooling, but for air circulation.
Right, exactly.
And the forget what you call them. The blades are like a flower, a leaf motif.
Okay.
And the carpet reflects that too.
Oh,
so it's a
great.
beautifully put together room.
Yeah.
And I saw in the photo there one of our old friends here.
can see
Pincus,
Ida?
And,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ida was, of course, on our trading post for many, many years.
Yeah, yeah.
So if Ida, you're watching, we miss you here. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, we have
That's
some, and
nice.
then we have John Dallas in the back there.
Oh,
one
yeah,
of
there
our-
is John
Yeah,
Dallas.
he just
Yeah, John, I
retired
still-
from the board. And
I still see John
Yep.
comes around now and then.
Yep,
So
exactly.
very good.
Yeah, so we had the ribbon cutting. Ryan, I got to cut the ribbon, and we just had it. That was December 22nd. We had the grand opening
Fantastic.
of the room. So,
Very good.
yeah.
And again, coming up this weekend, so the Sunday brunch. And what time does that start?
The Sunday brunch starts at, I think reservations start at 10:30.
10:30, okay.
Yes, and so you have to call the front desk, the reception desk, the 949-597-4278. You have to call that number to make your reservation, and then you can come and pay later,
Okay.
you know, when you come to eat.
But again, the Realtor Reception for people in the village who'd like to find out about the towers, that's at 1.
That's at
That's
1
at 1.
o'clock. The reception's at 1 o'clock. You don't have to go to the brunch to come to the reception. We request that you RSVP to the reception just so we can get an
Right.
idea of how much food to order. But on the flip side, if you at the last minute on Sunday have some spare time at 1 o'clock, come on over.
Okay.
But don't, you know, it's not an open house. I just want to be clear because we're
Right.
doing a presentation and a Q&A. Come at 1 because that's
Yeah,
when all of
exactly.
that starts. Don't come at 1:30 or 1:45. You'll have missed it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So the brunch, again, RSVP at 597-4278, and they would like you to also do that for the buyer realtor reception later in the day. The cost of the brunch is $22 per person. You can pay that when you get there,
Yep.
right?
Includes tax and tip.
Yep.
Ah, very good.
Yeah.
All right.
And the reception is free.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Nice
good
to see
to
you,
be
Katie.
here. Thank
Rhina,
you.
as
Thanks
always.
for having us.
I don't want to, yes,
Yeah.
you've got a bum hand there. Say hi to Ida for
I
us.
will, I
Okay,
will.
and John as well.
Yep.
You take care, and we will be right back.
Thank you.
Thank you.